Hello guys, Sunny here and welcome back to another video on the channel. Happy spooky season! It's finally October, which I'm super excited about. I'm looking forward to creating a little bit of like Halloween related videos this month, so I'm hoping you're as excited as I am. Anyway, I know that a lot of you people watching my channel love whenever I make a video about the Norwegian culture, and so I thought that I'd show you what a typical Norwegian eats in a day. So for the next 24 hours, I'll show you all the meals that I typically eat in a day, and I've tried including only the most authentic Norwegian recipes. I'll be filming this video tomorrow, so the clips you see from now on will be tomorrow. So let's start with the breakfast. Good morning YouTube! So for today's breakfast, I'm gonna eat something that most Norwegians eat for both breakfast and lunch really, and that is basically just bread. Norwegians eat a lot of bread, whether it's bread rolls or just regular bread or other types of bread, but we usually top the bread with delicious toppings, either cheese or ham or salami. We also have a few slightly strange toppings, so I thought I'd show you two toppings that are very typical Norwegian. One of them being something called leverpostei, which basically translates to liver paste. And it's a spreadable paste that you have on your bread. Some people top it with cucumber, some people top it with beets, and others top it with pickles. Personally, I like to top it with pickles. I know it sounds strange, but trust me, it's really delicious. And the other topping, a lot of you guys probably have heard of before. It is called brunost. It's brown cheese. It's basically like a caramelized type of cheese. If I'm not completely wrong, it's created in Norway and it's super delicious. So if you ever can get a hold of the brown cheese, I definitely recommend it. Anyways, let's get to the assembly of the breakfast. For today's breakfast, I had 2 bread slices and the so-called leverpostei, and of course some pickles as well. I spread out the leverpostei, add 1 pickle, and then over to the famous brunost. This is the kind I enjoy the most. So I use my cheese cutter and add brunost to my bread, and then I also have 1 cup of coffee in the morning. I ran out of Nespresso capsules, so I had to grind up some coffee beans and make it from scratch. But this is actually way better, so I'm not complaining. I also always have orange juice, and no Norwegian breakfast will be complete without coffee and orange juice or apple juice. So here it is, my breakfast for today. For lunch, I'm gonna be making something we call risengrynsgrøt, or just risgrøt. It's basically a type of porridge made with rice, and it's usually served with butter, sugar, and cinnamon. It's very easy to make. All you need is some rice, some milk, water, and salt. And of course the butter, cinnamon, and sugar. So I've boiled the rice for 10 minutes in water, and now I'm gonna add some milk, and then I'm just gonna stir it all up, add a pinch of salt, and it's all done. It's pretty easy. I'll leave the recipe down below for you to check out if you want to make this yourself. This right here is what we're working with currently. I just mixed the rice with a little bit of milk. So once this is warm and all thick, it's ready to be served. And then I'm gonna add some of this butter. It's real butter. I know that this might sound a little bit boring, but it's actually super good. And normally we eat this around Christmas times. Wait, I gotta show you guys this. Holy shit. Look at the Norwegian weather, y'all. Can you believe it? It's raining sideways. So much wind. Okay, anyway, what I was about to say is that we have this thing that around Christmas someone puts an almond into the porridge, and the person who finds the almond in the porridge, they get a marzipan pig. It's a strange Norwegian tradition, but everyone does it, and it's honestly a fun game. It's almost ready now actually. I usually take a huge chunk of butter. I'm making 2 portions now, so I'm just cutting it in half like so. Putting it in the middle, there we go. Then the other chunk as well, right in the middle, come on, there we go. And it's starting to melt and it's gonna be so delicious. Then we take some cinnamon, we drizzle it over. Oh, that's a lot, like that. Smells really good already. And then we take some sugar. So depending on how sweet you like it, you're gonna add as much sugar as you like. I want something like that. And maybe if I need more sugar, I'll add it later. Same thing here. On a scale from 1 to 10, how delicious does that look? Because I think it's a solid 10, I'm not gonna lie. Yum, I'm excited. Let's have a little bite of this. I'm really enjoying this Norwegian day already. It's really hot, so I gotta be cautious. It is pretty good. It's a little bit runny. I probably should have boiled it a little longer, but it's fine. It still tastes delicious. Reminds me of Christmas. You guys definitely should make this and try it at home. 10 out of 10 recommend. For dinner, I'm gonna be making my favorite dish of all time, which is called kjøttkaker med brun saus. This is a super traditional Norwegian dish, and I haven't eaten it in so long, so I'm looking forward to this. I'm gonna guide you through a recipe that I found online, so I'm hoping it's good. I mean, this dish literally can't fail, so what am I even talking about? Okay, let's go. For this dish, you'll need ground beef, potato flour, nutmeg, milk, salt, and pepper. Put it all into a big bowl, add some salt, some pepper, the nutmeg, drizzle over the potato flour, and then add a little bit of milk. Then you mix it all together. I'm using a glove because ew, don't want to touch this stuff. And then when it looks like this, you're gonna shape them into small little kjøttkaker. And by that I mean shape them into balls. I'm using a tablespoon for reference, so the size should be about a tablespoon big. Then I added some butter into a frying pan, and then I'm cooking them all at once. I started boiling some water for the potatoes. This time I took the skin off. I usually eat the skin, but I think it looks a lot better when you take the skin off, so I did it for the sake of this video. Now I'm gonna make something fancy out of peas. So I'm boiling the peas and I'm adding some beef stock. I'm gonna mash it all together with a mixer. Then it should look a little bit like this. After that, I'm gonna add some butter into a pan and then some pepper, stir it all together, and ta-da! And for the gravy, I added butter and flour, cooked it till it turned brown, and then I used beef stock to basically make it into gravy, you know? I don't know how to explain it. And then I also added some chives to the gravy because that leaves a very nice flavor. I also added some parsley to the potatoes just to make them look fancier. Now for the assembly, I'm taking a little bit of potatoes, some kjøttkaker, some of the peas, and then of course tyttebærsyltetøy and gravy. Let's have a little bite of the kjøttkaker first. Wow. Holy moly, that was really good. I pretty much never make Norwegian food, so this was just incredible. Potato with a little bit of gravy. Holy shit, the gravy was actually really good too. I'm really excited about trying this pea thingy as well. Haven't had it before. Tastes pretty good as well. This is actually my first time creating this myself, but when I've had it before, I believe they add some milk or cream to it as well, and that is a really good version as well. But this one tastes more pure, more like peas. So if you enjoy peas, then this is definitely for you. Oh, a little bit of the jam too. Oh my goodness, I don't think you guys understand how good this is. If I were to recommend one dish for you to try from this video, it definitely is gonna be this one. Thanks a lot for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to hit that thumbs up button and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I make videos every single Friday, so stay tuned for next week's video. If you have any suggestions to videos you want me to make, leave a comment below. I read every single comment, just so you know, and I appreciate every single one of you taking your time leaving a lovely comment, so thanks a lot. I'll also be leaving a link to the recipes that I follow down in the description below, so you can try and maybe create this stuff yourself. And also let me know which of these meals were your favorite, which ones would you like to try, and if you have tried any of them, let me know that as well. I'll see you soon with another video. Take care and bye!